Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty.